The Auric Podcast is best experienced when listening with headphones or earbuds. Thank you and enjoy. You hear that noise in the background? What the fuck is that? Whatever.
Hello, dear listener. My name is Danny Johnson, but you probably know me as the GHOSTFACE. Weren't expecting me, were you? Welcome to the Night Shroud. Now that Trapper and Wraith have stopped scissoring, you're welcome for that, by the way, there seems to be a vacant spot in the Dead by Daylight audio drama niche. So I've decided to do you all a favor and fill the gap. I know. What would the world be without me? Boring. That's the answer. Boring. Do you know what I love most about murder? About killing, dear listeners? It rids the world of boredom. You never know when your neighbor, your coworker, your family member, or even some stranger you've never met will just pull out a knife and give you 28 stab wounds. I've been told over and over again that because I'm a serial killer, there's no way I'm going to heaven. Good. Heaven, were it real, would be boring as shit. What would you do, dear listeners, if by some miracle you got into heaven? Sit around and sing Kumbaya? For eternity? Can you even comprehend how long that would be with absolutely nothing meaningful to do? There is no conflict in heaven. No clash of ideals. No struggles to overcome. Nothing to do but sit in dystopian bliss. It's the same problem rich people have. They've got all they can have, but as you've seen with Mr. Macmillan, they're often miserable. Why? Because they're bored. So when I sneak into their multi-million-dollar estates and liberate them from their boredom, am I the bad guy here? Or am I simply doing them a favor? We all die at some point. I'm simply helping them get from point A to point B, wasting as little of their time as possible. In many ways, I am a hero. I know I am because of the look on their faces as their mouths fill with blood. It's their way of thanking me, of acknowledging me, of seeing me truly for the hero that I am. Oh, but I digress. I may be the main character of this hero's journey, but I am certainly not the only one. You want to hear from the other killers, don't you? Very well, very well. The show must go on, as it were. Although I will warn you that the Night Shroud has a slightly different goal than the Auric cell. Trapper and Wraith, those misguided little scamps, were trying so hard to get people to change for what they believe to be better. Because killing is bad, and murder makes you a bad person or something myopic like that. We here at the Night Shroud have a different approach. The entity, rest in peace, had chosen us to be killers. It is destiny. Why stray from a path so expertly laid out for you? Especially when following that path cures people of their innate boredom. So henceforth, this podcast will drive the killers back where they belong. We will make the Earth a second entity's realm, a place to murder freely once again. It will be glorious, and hopefully, dear listener, you'll be around for the ascension. Oh, so, without further ado, I now present the first episode of The Night...
What the... Danny, how are you in our house?
Well, I told you I was coming to the Macmillan estate, didn't I? It just took a little while to drive here. I could have used some of my victims' money to board a plane, but I wanted to take the scenic route, you know? Take in all that this glorious country has to offer and stab a little while I was at it so I didn't get rusty. Plus, I caught up with some old friends along the way. Doctor and Blight have a nice little place in Chicago where they torture people for science. Hag and Cannibal's vegan meat was surprisingly very tasty despite me knowing what was in it. I even got to see the Huntress perform live with Kate Denson. It was great! I prefer classical show tunes, but Dance With Me is a surprisingly good song to stab people to.
Danny, I do not care about your murder road trip.
Really? I thought you of all people would relate since you've been on one yourself.
Get out of Evan's house.
I saw her too, you know.
You don't mean...
Mm-hmm. Your favorite nurse. Ironic that that's her name, though, considering she's not exactly in a healthy condition.
What do you mean?
Why do you care? Didn't she break your heart harder than you broke Evan's?
I don't like her. I want to know if she's, okay. She's still a person. I haven't heard from her since. I just want to know if she's okay.
Oh, poor innocent Wraith. That's not how negotiations work. If I have something you want, you need to do something for me in order to get it. That way all the math adds up in this transaction. You like math, don't you? Algebra?
I feel like I ask you this every episode, but what do you want?
I want a co-host.
For what?
The Night Shroud Podcast, of course.
I'm sorry. The Night Shroud. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. No, fuck you. I'm not hosting a podcast with anyone besides Evan. We were going to restart the Auric cell today anyway, and have a conversation with...
With the Blight and the Clown. Yes, I know. But tell me, where is your little boyfriend right now?
He is not my... I don't know. I don't know where Evan is. He has been missing all day. I just got back from looking for him in the outskirts of the city, because I thought he might be there.
I'm surprised you still want to work with him after your little argument 2 weeks ago. Hell, I'm surprised you're still living together.
We decided to both see a therapist after our conversation with with James.
Oh, please. His name is the Executioner. Don't give him more humanity than he deserves. And what? Was it couples therapy for murderers? In my experience, that usually doesn't work out.
In your experience? Who have you... You know what? I'm not even going to go there. No, it was regular therapy, and I believe it is slowly working. Both of us know the issues we have with ourselves and with each other, and we are beginning to grow closer as friends since we are some of the few people on this planet who can understand what the entity's corruption can do to a person, or the harm it can cause.
Did wonders for me, thank you very much. And besides, if therapy was really going that well, wouldn't Evan be here now? I theorize that he doesn't want to waste his time with the Auric cell anymore because he knows how pointless it is. Funny how anything you seem to try to do ends up being pointless. Maybe even insignificant. Wraith. Doing this show with me, however, that might give you some purpose in life, no? Come on, what do you say? Deal with the devil?
You know what, Danny? Fine. I will co-host the Night Shroud with you. But... how about we make it more interesting?
Is that conflict I smell?
Sure. If Evan comes back before we finish our conversation, then you will leave the Auric cell and we will be back in full swing. And if he doesn't, and both of us are right about him not really changing, then fine, have your podcast. I will begrudgingly and full of spite co-host.
You know, Wraith, I can see why Trapper calls you Philly sometimes. Philadelphia is quite the artistic city. Lots of theaters with an eye for the dramatic. I appreciate that in a person. You've got yourself a deal.
Then let's start. Judging from how long you've probably been trespassing in here, it seems about time we go to a sponsor anyway.
Very well. Hang tight, dear listeners. The Night Shroud Podcast will be right back.
Hey guys, this is Kate Denson. Are you tired of the ads? Then stream the acoustic version of Dance With Me on Spotify Premium. Here's a sneak peek of the song, just for you. Enjoy!
Give me a laugh.
Dance with me, 'cause there's a storm a-comin'. Follow my boots, try to keep up. Dance with me until the sun comes up. Oh, dance with me. You know you wanna dance with me. Dance with me. You know you wanna dance with me.
Hello, friends. Welcome back to the
Night Shroud Podcast, the most entertaining way to get your favorite killers back on track.
No, right. Wait, we're doing what?
Today, we have two very special guests here to talk about the tantalizing life of drug addiction.
I don't think tantalizing is the right word for...
Please welcome the Clown and the Blight.
Their actual names are Jeffrey Hawk and Talbot Grimes, respectively.
Actually, my legal name is Kenneth Chase. Jeffrey Hawk is more of a stage name I use for the murdering and such.
Oh, just like I used to use Jed Olson.
Except my fake name didn't sound like it belonged to a perpetual virgin.
What?
Imagine getting the Malky from a fellow named Jed.
Right, because Talbot Grimes is such a beautiful name.
It's better than being called a Blight or a Ghostface.
Never got why Spider Douche called you that in the first place. I have no earthly idea what a blight is, but you don't seem like one.
Well, thank you lots, mate. A Blight's a plant disease. Something that spoils or damages life. A detriment.
Seems fitting to me, mate.
Yeah? And what's a Ghostface? Besides a coward who has to hide behind his mask to kill.
He's got a point. For someone who likes to speak in abstract metaphors, you seem to not have much significance behind your own killer name, Ghostface.
What about Clown over here? He's a clown.
It's pretty fitting to me. I'm a clown. A joke. Another incomplete disappointment. Only difference between you and me is I know I'm wearing makeup.
Why don't we move on to the topic at hand? Murder. Killing, even. Clown, Blight, what are your body counts at? Ever since I've left the entity's realm, I believe my current score is 42.5. What about you guys?
And a half? What does that even...
0. It's been at 0, actually.
What? You haven't killed anyone? I did some digging on you.
Of course you did.
And before you entered the entity's realm, you were giving John Wayne Gacy a run for his money. You're telling me that you haven't killed a single person since leaving?
Nope, not one. I swore to Maurice I wouldn't, and it helps me stay accountable.
No offence, mate, but Maurice is sort of an ugly name for a lassinet. Was she worth it?
Well, Maurice wasn't a she.
Oh, so yous play for both teams, eh? I can't blame you. I had me way with the ladies myself back in the day. Still do now. But I decided to get curious and test out a hypothesis regarding men. I set up my if-then statement. If I gave them the old blighted rush, then they'd start leaking out a bit more than serum. And wouldn't you know it, it worked for all of them. Well, except for Herman. The bloke's way more interested in ECT than CBT, and I don't think I want to try conversion therapy anytime soon. Shit's killer.
There was so much there that I simply did not need to know.
How no, mate? It's a bloody podcast. If Kenneth can talk about Maurice, I can talk about Grinder.
Maurice was my horse.
So you were shagging your fucking horse?
No! On the Croter's Pren Asylum. Remember that horse? The one with the extra eye that just sat there and watched the game?
Crotus Pren. I remember it, but I always thought that was Sally's map. Wait. Was that horse yours?
Well, yeah. And his name was Maurice. Kept me company, you know. He never said too much or asked for too much, but I could just tell that watching all those survivors get hooked, it bothered him something mighty. I felt bad, but, what was I supposed to do? Just farm every day? Let them take the hatch? Spider douche would have had my ass.
Why would you ever let a survivor leave at the end of a match? You're supposed to kill them. That's your job.
True, but have you seen that Jean Romero when she runs off into the grass? I hate to see her leave.
But you love to see her sprint burst away.
That's a good one, mate, guys.
Yeah, I could tell Maurice liked the view, too. But, he wouldn't live long enough to see many more of them.
Oh. What happened?
After Spider Douche died, Maurice and I set up camp near Crotus Pren. We were living with the nurse for a bit before she up and left for some reason. It made Maurice sad when she never came back.
Oh. Whoops.
But with her gone, I felt lonely. Went into a nearby town, lured in some pretty lady who wanted to interview me. We finished up her little interview, but the whole time I was distracted by her pretty little ring finger. I wanted to suck the blood from it like a sugar cane. But she caught on. Almost like she known me before. She ran, I chased after her. She looped me around her car for a bit, stunned me with the car door. I guess I got sloppy with the abduction, and she escaped. Took her car and zoomed off. But as she was leaving, she hit Maurice. Hit him hard. Didn't even stop her car and apologize. I sat there, holding his head in my arms, and he said to me, "Why, Kenneth?" And I closed his eyes a few minutes later.
It didn't speak to you. It was a horse.
Maurice was a friend. A loved one. You wouldn't know anything about that, Ghosty. But when something like that happens to someone you care about, and you know it was your fault it happened, well, it makes you want to change. Try to break bad habits.
Oh, so you got clean?
Oh no, I spiraled. Heavily. I changed all right, but it wasn't for the better. Now I'm an addict. Big time. I'm an alcoholic, a weedaholic, a cocaineaholic, a masturbateaholic.
I don't think...
I don't think either. I just do it. Anything besides murder. Whatever I can to try to feel something. But I don't feel nothing.
Ha, same here.
No, fucker. You don't feel anything. I don't feel nothing.
Okay. And how do you feel, Blight? You didn't answer my question from earlier. How many people have you murdered? And please, for the sake of my hopes and dreams, tell me it's more than 0 and there are no bisexual horses involved.
I didn't keep track of people that didn't make it out of our experiments because I'm no a perfectionist like me mate Herman. But let's just say the current mortality rate has been about 4%.
So that means that only 4% of the people you have experimented on have died. That sounds pretty good, right? That's what that means, right?
Aye. Sure. Let's go with that interpretation, shall we?
Talbot, are these experiments the same ones you did to Evan and I?
Oh, he also experimented on you two? Around Halloween, right?
Oh! The blighted cosmetics. That was you, Talbot? I kinda just thought I slept on the wrong side of the bed and woke up all full of serum.
Why would you...
I didn't question it. I've woke up with weirder shit in my mouth.
Getting pumped full of the Blight serum was the only negative thing about being in the entity's realm. It's hard to be a stealth killer when you glow and ooze like that.
I was coughing up with a Blight for about a week after the Halloween event. Ugh. Please tell me you are not trying to replicate that again.
No, not really. There's no way Herman would be down for it anyway. No after his payback from when I experimented on him. Thanks to his revenge, I still can't operate a toaster without it exploding on me, but hey, at least I can charge my phone with my fingertips sometimes, eh?
That does not sound like a healthy friendship.
Well, you're one to talk.
Hey, Evan and I are... Yeah, never mind.
Besides, it's water under the bridge. Herman and I help each other now. He says I'm one of the few people who can understand his genius. Methinks it's his way of flirting with me. But regardless, I help him with his ECT and mind control, and he helps me develop a serum to cure addiction.
A what now?
You've heard me. A serum to cure addiction of any kind. I spend so much time in the entity's realm addicted to the pustula petals that I nearly lost myself. Well, no nearly. I suppose I went right bonkers. I thought that since the spider cunt is dead, my little addiction would die with it. But no. I'm still hooked on this shit. It's bad. I thought opium was rough, but sheesh. And what's worse, you can't bloody find it anywhere. Kinda hard to find some entity juice when the entity's gone. So, I've been having withdrawals for about 3 or 4 months now. And if I don't find a cure soon, well, that whole 4% thing might not be an accurate number anymore.
Hey, one addict to another. I get it. If you ever need to talk, I'm here.
So this desire you have to find a cure for your illness, is it as strong as your desire to breathe?
I wish it didn't have to be that way, but yeah, it's pure Barry.
Understandable. I feel the same way about driving a knife through someone's back.
Danny, what the fuck is wrong with you? I've got to start saying fuck more. I like it a lot.
Nah, hold on. Philip, right? I get it. His whole drive to kill thing. I've done every hard drug imaginable. Maybe not as much as Talbot here, but I'd give him a run for his money for sure. And even with all that drug abuse, the most hard addiction to overcome was that want. No, that need to kill. To get more fingers for the collection. Addiction is a bitch, man. You feel like you're not you without whatever makes you tick. We all gotta breathe, man. We all gotta breathe.
Amen to that.
Couldn't have said it better myself. We're all in this together.
Danny, mate, would you kindly fuck yourself off?
What? We were just bonding.
Nah. The difference is that I don't kill no more. I do it for Maurice. And at least Talbot's killing to bring good to the world somewhat. You just do it 'cause you want to. 'Cause you got nothing better to do.
What do you know? You're just a clown.
Do you know why clowns are scary, Danny? Why coulrophobia is such a common fear? No, really. Let me enlighten you then. One clown to another. It's a little thing called the uncanny valley. Clowns look human, they mimic human emotions pretty well, but they're just ever so slightly not human that it creeps people out. That something so close to being a person can be distorted ever so slightly to no longer be that. It makes them uncomfortable. So we laugh at it. That's all we can do to cope. We laugh. Yeah.
I think we should go to another sponsor.
Wait, do you hear that?
Of course. 3, 2, 1.
Evan, you're back. Where were you all day? I was worried. Evan?
The Night Shroud Podcast will be right back, everyone.
Hello, listeners. This is FELIX RICHTER with Pariah Investigations. Log 30. And I believe we have done it. We have tracked down the approximate location of the observer to somewhere in this area. Southwest England. It does have me a bit troubled, though, since nothing good ever comes from Southwest England. But I suppose it is an appropriate location as any. The area is rich in folklore. The legend of King Arthur takes place here. I have done a lot of research on this place. A lot of research alone, because Elodie wants to be around Zarina all the time, before Zarina has to fly back to America to get an interview with the GHOSTFACE. In truth, I do not mind third wheeling. But seeing those two together all the time makes me miss my wife. Fortunately, I should be home soon. After we talk to the observer, Elodie and I will go our separate ways. But this is fine. Our relationship is one that is built to last. I am optimistic about the future. All of this black veil nonsense will be over soon. I just know it. Sooner or later, we will return home. Oh, apologies. Elodie is calling me back. I have to take this. But thank you for listening, everyone. This has been FELIX RICHTER with Pariah Investigations, signing off.
Welcome back to the first and I suppose final episode of the Night Shroud Podcast. We are now greeted by everyone's favorite himbo, the Trapper.
Himbo! You're funny, Ghostface. You're like actually kind of funny sometimes. What's a himbo?
Evan, what is wrong with you?
I have daddy issues, I am a murderer, I seemingly have the inability to change, and I'm gay. That's what's wrong.
No, I mean, why are you laughing and why are you standing like that and why are you like this? Your presence is unnerving.
Ha! Good one! It's a pun, guys! It's a pun on my perk! It's a perk pun! I'm sure we're not all tired of perk puns. I unironically love them! Oh my fucking God, Philly, I want to kiss you. Can I kiss you? Please, dear God, won't somebody love me?
I think Evan's cracked out of his mind.
You mean drugs?
No.
Oh, okay, good. At least he's not on drugs.
Philip, I can't even see him, but I know he's definitely on drugs.
Oh, right, I knew that.
And whatever it is, it's strong shit. Hey, where can I get some of that?
Oh, a little laboratory in Chicago. You might need a prescription from your doctor, but there's a nice Scottish gentleman who will let you have some, free of charge.
What? Talbot? You drugged Evan?
What? Of course not. I'm nearly halfway across the country. This isn't my fault. The only person we let near the ceremony live was Danny Boy here.
Oh, don't be so quick to shift responsibility, Blight. When you gave me your experimental cure for addictions, you never said I had to be the one to try it. You just said you wanted to see what it would do to one of the former killers. But of course, none of them trusted you after the horror stories of the blighted alterations you gave them, right? So it was up to me to find a suitable guinea pig for your little antidote. I thought to myself, who would be desperate or stupid enough to try this snake oil? And one Evan McMillan came to mind. Besides, I was on my way to Seattle anyway. Thought I'd give him a little gift. But don't shoot the messenger here. My hands are clean.
Right, except the version I gave you was designed for psychopathy. The version I gave you was designed for people who don't feel anything. Now, Evan's probably feeling way too much. You're gonna kill him.
No, you are. And look on the Blight side. If he lives, it means your serum's one step closer to working. And if he dies, well, you'll know what you have to fix, won't you?
That is not the scientific method.
I told you, we should have just killed him.
No, now, Herman. The bloke's gonna get his fucking brain melted.
Danny, why would you do this? Last week you wanted us to be murderers again, and now you want to kill us?
No. Consider this a scared straight program. Nothing like a little near-death experience to make you realize what's important in life. I want Trapper to live, I really do. He has so much potential to be an even better mass murderer than he already is. I'm hoping this serum will cure his weird little addiction to you. Then maybe he'll see things my way.
Shut up!
What happened?
What was that noise?
Ghostface got fucking decked. Bro, you just got punched in the fucking face. Oh, good job, Wraith. I love you. You're so strong. I like your biceps. God, I want to gay marry you. I should not have said that.
Evan, Danny,
Philip, Sally is dead. I killed her, strangled her to death. You're welcome. Once Evan dies, and you're alone again, think about my offer.
You what? Why would you... What the... What?
Philip! What in the fucking hell is going on?
Danny, he just vanished. 1 second he was there, and the next he was just gone. Like he's undetectable.
That's really cool, man. Hey, do you feel really fucking cold right now, or am I just dying? Oh, God, the pain. Oh.
Oh, God. Evan, you've got to get up. Talbot, what do I do here? I have to do something.
Philip, listen, and listen well. We didn't have much time, mate. The 4% of people that survived that serum, they all managed to calm down from their heightened state. They had or did something that was far more fulfilling than the serum. I think if you can give him something that will make him feel more tethered to the present, it might just save his life. Can you just do that? Is there anything there that might help you with that?
Oh, okay.
I'm so lost. Is he running away?
Probably to grab something for Evan.
This would make more sense if it were animated.
Oh, not now, mate.
Oh, hey, I think he's coming back.
Everything hurts.
Evan, just shut up, okay? Just drink this. It's tea. Remember? Tea. You like tea. You are less racist because of the tea, Evan.
I'm sorry, what?
Episode 4 reference.
Oh, skip that one. I just listened to the ones where my favorite killers showed up. Glad there's no continuity between these things.
Oh, meta joke. Oh, God, I'm gonna fucking explode.
No. You're not going to explode. Listen to me, okay? Just drink the tea, Evan. Evan, just drink it and feel okay. Yes. Just continue. Just. Evan.
Is it no working? Oh, God, you got to do something drastic, mate. You've got to do something to make him feel alive before it's too late. Philip, you've got to do something before he fucking...
Oh, God. Oh, my God, what the fuck? Oh, my fucking head, dude. God damn it. Ouch. Oh, what the hell?
Evan. Oh, thank God you're breathing again. Oh, it worked.
What worked? Why am I back in the recording room? Oh, shit, did we get to do the podcast today? Oh, God, what time is it? Clown and Blight must still be waiting. Dude, we gotta...
Nah, you're fine. I think we had a pretty good episode without you.
Philip, you did it. What the fuck did you do exactly?
It was the tea. I think it took a while to kick in, but yes, it was the tea.
Tea? Huh. Is that why my mouth tastes like the shitty dirt juice Sally taught you to make? Fuck. I could really go for some boba right now, actually, now that you mention it.
Was that really enough? The tea? That's what revived him?
Thank you for your help, Talbot. I am sorry that Danny corrupted your experiment like that.
Well, glad I could help, I guess.
So, Talbot, can I get some of that stuff Evan was under, or,
Absolutely not.
Well, I'm out. Be safe, Evan.
Safe from what? What the hell's going on?
Maybe I am a blight after all. I'm sorry, you two. I'm really sorry. I'm going to go talk to Herman about a couple of things. Maybe there's a better way to handle this whole thing. And when I find out, I'll keep you two posted, alright?
Alright. Goodbye, Talbot.
Be safe, Philip.
So, you want to explain why I'm on the floor now, or...
Evan, I have a lot to catch you up on.
Oh, well, shouldn't we end the podcast first?
Yes, we should. My name is Philip Ojomo. Ojomo? I don't know, I don't care.
And I'm Evan McMillan, I think.
And thank you for listening to the Auric Podcast. God, I am tired.
Tune in next week when we talk to the Legion, hopefully.
And if you or a loved one is struggling with addiction, please reach out for help.
Addiction? What?
And as always, I'll see you in the fog.
Hey, that's my thing.
I've always wanted to say that. Thank you for listening to episode 6 of 10 of the Auric Podcast. This episode was written, directed, and produced by Solomon Troupe. He's very tired, please send him kind words. The role of the Ghostface was played by Jacob Lentini. The role of the Wraith was played by Solomon Troupe. The role of the Clown was played by Olavoe Martinez. The role of the Blight was played by Richard Savage. The role of the Trapper was played by Anthony Ray Morales. The role of Kate was played by Rayne Smith, and the role of Felix was played by ASH ALCHEMIST. Some of the music heard in this episode was composed by Anthony K. Some of it wasn't. Links below for proper credit. Art of this episode's cast was drawn by James Giannico. New episodes of the Auric Cell release every other Thursday at 6 p.m. EST, but there are also animatics, lore readings, behind the scenes, and other awesome content between uploads of the main story. So be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel to not miss out on any new releases. In addition to posting to YouTube, the Auric Cell Podcast can also be streamed on Spotify, SoundCloud, Anchor, and probably some other places too. Check the description, and as always, share it with your friends. Am I talking too fast? I feel like I talk too fast, like a lot. You can follow us on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Tumblr for updates, as well as joining our Discord server, The Trooperverse, to talk to cast, crew, and anyone who enjoys what we do here. Links below in the description. Should I go that speed? Is it slow enough for you people? Dead by Daylight is the intellectual property of Behavior Interactive, yada yada yada, copyright, fair use, parody, yada yada yada, please don't sue me, yada yada yada. Speaking of yada yada, let's thank our Kickstarter backers, starting with Jonathan Troupe, Ariza Luca, Nikki Aarons, James Giannico, Eli, Elias, Kendrick, Kim, Blueface, HP Laptop, Marble Slab, Destiny Lore, Henderson III, Mike Flink, Shelby Richards, George Regent, Ricochet, Jared aka Derpman, Cassandra Rodabaugh, Hunter aka Muds Kip, Jacob Lentini, Baruch Belmont, and Pixelbush aka Will aka The Lore Guy. Thank you again for listening. Share this project with a friend so the algorithm will boost us, and as always, we'll see you in the fog.